Right, put your clothes back on, sausage. Let's make a move. Cut.
Magganos.
Magganos.
And apparently...
Ah, dear. Kids.
Are you ready?
I'm born ready, sausage.
I don't think so.
It's Friday. Welcome back to Rudgey, aka the Doctor. If you just joined us, hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And for those of you who hit the coffee and PayPal page this week, thank you ever so much. I couldn't make the videos without your help now. What have we got this week? Well, as you know, I'm lacking in content, so we chucked the Hobbit in the car after we'd dressed her and headed off out to a secret location, which I'm stood by the signs now for, which is coming up in a minute. So there you go, that's where we're going. Kalispera. As you can see, it's a beautiful day in Caravadas at Villagero. Great day to be alive, and just about make the chickens out in the background there. In this video I mentioned the fact that the dogs are keeping us awake at night. It was a big problem. For a couple of weeks I didn't get much sleep, which is why me and the Hobbit looked a bit tired in this video. It got to the point where it made the Hobbit feel poorly, so she was sleeping at her house and still is. And I must admit I wasn't feeling particularly bright. And as what you have to remember before any of you say, well, should have said something about it, Rudgey, I haven't just been the new person to move here. I'm also not from Greece. I'm an immigrant. So for me to come in as a new person and start saying, well, I don't like this and I don't like that, people wouldn't warm to that. And the fact that I'm an immigrant, I've got to be really careful. And I think a lot of expats forget that. However, I do accept the fact that, like the Hobbit said, you know, not being able to sleep at night is unacceptable. It looks to me like I wasn't the only one that was suffering, although I did talk to one of my neighbours about it, and neighbour fed up with it too. I think somebody's been and said something, and something's been done about it now. I've had 3 or 4 nights now where I've slept right through without any problem. So that's that sorted out. The chickens, well, you know, sometimes they're a bit noisy when you sat out here. So long as they're not in the road, which Mackie seems to have got under control now, then they're all right. I think he's made sure they don't get out, and that's that. So that's okay. So for those of you who are concerned about the situation, I think it's under control. If it's not, then maybe see what can be done about it and take some advice before I start throwing my weight around. I don't like falling out with people, so, you know. Anyway, be that as it may, as you can see, nice and quiet again. Peace is restored to Villagero. Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So what's the name of the place, sausage?
Magganos.
Magganos?
And apparently there's a village hall somewhere that you can do gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
I think he means keep fit, but he said gymnastics.
And you're going to take up gymnastics, are you?
I don't look so surprised.
Yeah. Well, anyway, here we are in Magganos. Let me just walk up. It's quite a pretty place if you've not been here. It's the road that goes between the crossroads at Nitus Bay, the famous Murtu, some of you will read that as, the famous beach anyway. And in that direction is Foscado. Now, there is a supermarket further up from here, and then there's various little shops in the village, one of which is there, which I'll probably get a drink from in a minute. And yeah, I've noticed a lot of you just drive through here like it's a motorway, and it's not. Quite a dangerous little blind bend there, so take your time, because if you meet a lorry coming the other way, which I've done once or twice, It's not very good. So just down here, there's by the shop. Just opposite that shop there, we're going to make a left, and I'm going to take you to a little beach that I quite like. I think last time the weatherman was here, Robert and the Scotch Egg, I think they went there. Anyway, I'm just going to nip in this shop here, get myself a beverage. Yeah, so just opposite that little shop there, you go up there and then throw a right. But we'll film that for you because it is quite difficult.
Comfy there.
Hmm? Yeah, no, I've got the microphone stuck to my head. So what were you saying, Sausage?
Well, I was just looking at that supermarket and the way they list what they have. And in the UK, so they've got fresh meat, and in there they've got local cheese and fruit and veg and bakery and all that. But they've got fresh meat and then cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like cigarettes is like the second most
important
thing.
Frappe and a cigarette, very important.
Meat and tobacco.
I mean, leave in the comments what you think, but if you're Greek, a cigarette and a frappe is a very important item. Right, have my tasty beverage. Off to the beach, Sausage. I don't know. Safety first, clunk click every trip. I bet there's a few of you watch me remember that advert. Put in the comments who it was. There's reverse again, Sausage.
I don't think you're allowed to say that anymore, are you?
What, clunk click every trip?
No, because we all know who said it.
Well, don't give it away, let them put it in the comments. Right, so you go left opposite the shop, and then you turn right here. And it's dead easily missed. I have brought it down there once or twice before in the past, but we haven't done it this year. And I know there's a lot of viewers that are new to the channel that will enjoy it, and probably a few who have watched me for years who will probably go, oh good, he's going there again. We're on Hobbit cam.
It's a nice wall.
Yeah, Hobbit likes the wall, but it's not got the right water in it. That's the problem with that.
You need to clean the windscreen.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Well, and there's me saying that the roads are great.
That was close.
There's always one, isn't there? Could have been interested on the bike, but as I said earlier, don't drive at 300 miles an hour. That's the thing, isn't it? Cigar, eh, Sausage?
Yes.
Anyway, cue the music. So out here, yeah, you see, you don't see signs for dogs in the UK, but I've never seen a boat on its own running across the road. Have you, Sausage?
No, it has got wheels, that boat.
Yeah.
It could be dangerous.
It could be a dangerous boat. Yeah, you've got to be careful of these things.
Taking us.
There's a nice builder's yard there. Yeah, there it is. Look, see? With all these building materials. have to stop the music there because I spotted something. Some of you are probably very relieved about that. But anyway, look at that super yacht.
Very low in the water. Oh, look
And,
at those.
and interestingly, there's 2 chase boats following it, look.
I don't think you'll see that unless you zoom in. You might have to do that as technical.
Let's see if I can zoom in for you. Sorry about the shaky camera, but I have got it on maximum zoom and it's not Robert's camera. I should probably use that really. Yeah, interesting. There we are. So, Robert maybe will be able to put in the comments, but if you know whose yacht that is, I'd be quite interested in that. That's a lot of money there going along, and I'm interested in why it's got 2 chase boats. For those of you who are not into boats, I did explain this once before on a video.
Why are they doing that?
A chase boat is what they usually use to take people ashore from these big yachts. Although the ones that are following this look more like large ribs. So maybe they just use those for fun, or maybe they're protecting the boat. Maybe it's somebody famous and that's their security. I don't know. But yeah, a chase boat usually is what they use to take people ashore off the bigger boat. And of course, if it's too big to store on the boat, or there's no way of doing that, then it chases the bigger boat. Hence the term chase boat.
I never knew that.
It'd be a tender on something like the boat I used to have, but of course I used to winch Elaine onto the back of Sovereign Bay and take it with me. So there you go, sausage. Back onto Hobbit cam. So yeah, there are 2 little beaches here. The big one you can see as you drive in, and there's a little one further round. We'll try and drive round to the one further round first and come back to this one, and then we'll have a little look about. I'm not sure whether the Hobbit's been here before.
No, I haven't. You know, camping sign.
Yeah, the no camping and no fire signs. This is why they banned camper vans, because people used to rock up here. It's quite a popular place for them to park up. And even one can sort of make the place not quite as picturesque, let's say. Right, so we're up at the top beach. As you can see, it's all pebbles. They do get a bit of a swell here, but it can't be that bad because I have seen yachts more up at anchor in here. Bearing in mind there's a lot of rocks there. Yeah, it's a bit pebbly for a swim there. Although there are a lot of people over there, so maybe I'll wander along there a little ways and we'll have a look at that. Some little caves and that to swim out to there. Hobbit's happy. She won't be mic'd up today, she's in a bit of a grumpy mood. As I said in last week's video, we're having a lot of trouble with the dogs barking all night, and cockerels they go off at any time of the day or night, although Makis has got rid of a few of them, I think. It's knowing what to do about it, really. As I said in earlier video, you know, you have to remember that I'm the immigrant here. So not only am I the new boy into the village, but I'm immigrant. So, you know, you've got to be careful what you complain about. Although not being able to sleep all night isn't, I don't see as that's something I should have to put up with. But I think it started to annoy my neighbours, so we'll see if they can sort it out first. And if they don't, then I'm going to have a word about it. Anyway, you can see why this place is so popular. And it's one place where I actually don't mind the brollies. There aren't that many of them. They're old school, and well, you couldn't really get comfortable on a blanket on that terrain, could you? There is a taverna, which I can't actually recommend because I asked the guy if I could video him, and he said no. That was last year, so I can't really recommend it. Leave in the comments if you've been there, because he may not have understood what I wanted to do. So you know, we'll cut him some slack. So if you've been to the place and you think it was good, we're open to suggestions. Anyway, I'm going to pop the Hobbit back in the car, and we're going to go round the corner to the next beach for you guys. Right, well, here we are down the other end. We've just been over there, and there's your taverna, which is closed for what looks like it might be a wedding or something they've got on. They've got a lot of glasses and stuff out. Maybe that's why, as the Hobbit would put it, he wasn't congenial. Bring a sandwich and some drinks. I always say that, it's a lot cheaper. Anyway, there's your prices. Not bad, actually. And there's the other beach. There's a little ruin there. Let's go and have a look and see how easy it is to get in for a swim here. This is one of those places that, and I think it was because of the taverna, that I don't usually stop. I usually just film and then go. So I've never really paid much attention, but yeah, it is pretty stony if you're going to go and swim here. But I suppose you could jump off that into the water, couldn't you? Anyway, I'm going to get in the car now, take the Hobbit somewhere else. She's not a fan of this beach, I don't think. But each to their own. Although she did just say that she likes St Thomas. You know, she looked at the house, said that's a nice house, that's a nice beach, it's got sand, it's quiet, I can swim there, that's good enough. Can't really argue with that, can you? Anyway, yeah, I think there's a wedding going on. See what happens if you leave your Hobbit. They're a bit like, you know, now if you're thinking of getting a Hobbit, don't forget, if you left a dog in the car with the windows up, the same rules apply if you've got a Hobbit. You have to have the windows down, and if you can, leave the air conditioning on, because somebody will break a window to make sure that they're okay. Oh, right in there, Hobbit. Yeah, can't hear the words she's saying because she ain't mic'd up. Refused to be mic'd up. Right, so here we are, Sausage, at the crossroads. You've been at a few crossroads in your life, haven't you?
That's a bit cheeky.
A bit cheeky. Yeah. So anyway.
I'm at one now.
Yeah, that's right.
Oops.
I don't think he knows where he's going, Sausage.
No.
Anyway, we're going there, Alaties.
Can't do it, can you?
Well, I've been told how to say it. We're on Hobbit Cam now. I've been told how to say it, and I can't remember now. Alaties, I think it is. Alaties. I know that Lisa Constantinople, I can't pronounce her name either,
I think that's how you say it.
will put me right on that. Look at those lovely gates, sausage.
Well, they're rustic.
They certainly are. I've been here a few times. I quite like this place. It'll be interesting to see what the Hobbit thinks. Not in the best of moods today, having not slept. What do you think of that beach? Well, it's all right, I suppose.
Well, it wasn't on my top 10.
No, wouldn't be on mine either. But then I've only got a top 5.
That's because you can only count to 5.
That's right, sausage, yes. Enethia, Tria, Tessera.
And then what? You don't know 5?
Enethia, Tria, Tessera.
Deca? No.
No, that's 10. Exi.
That's 6. Don't know
Tessera.
5.
Yeah, Exi. Enethia, Tria,
You don't know. Just.
Tessera, Exi. Well, I'm sure somebody will leave in the comments whether I'm right or wrong there.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong, am I?
Yeah.
Enethia, Tria, Tessera, Exi.
Exi.
Oh, X is 6.
X
Well,
is
what's
6.
5 then?
Well, I just said that. You don't know what 5 is.
Oh dear. Look, they don't want to listen to us arguing about Greek counting, do they?
Oh dear.
Cue the music.
That was the best bit. Oh, look at that. It's the White Cliffs of Dover.
Now this place does get quite busy. Incidentally, I was saying earlier that I'm not used to having all these hire cars about. We've had a very quiet season so far. And those of you who've said, oh, well, you know, how do you know it's been quiet? Well, this is why, because look at this now. You can't go somewhere and guarantee you're going to be able to park, which is something I haven't been used to this year. I've been used to going somewhere, just taking it for granted that I'll be able to park. Anyway, let's have a look and see what this is about, sausage. Right, so here we are. Let's see if we can find somewhere to sit the Hobbit in the shade. It's not feeling brilliant. I think it's lack of sleep and too much work, but there you go. Now, I can't vouch for the taverna and the bar. I haven't been there for a long, long time. Last time I came here was with Leanna and Karen Fozzard. Probably about 7 years ago now. Anyway, from what I remember, quite a nice little beach. And there is some shade here we can sit the Hobbit under to have something to eat. Only a tiny little beach, but obviously that makes it good for the swimming. There's some shade over there. Oh, the Hobbit approves of this. Yeah, you can't hear her because she won't be mic'd up, but she wasn't too impressed with the last beach, but she likes this one, she just said. Now sit in the shade over here, I think, and have a sandwich and a drink because I'm quite hungry now. Right. Oh.
This is much nicer, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh yeah. What?
She hasn't really got the hang of microphones yet.
Is that yours?
Yes.
Oh, good. I don't need it then, do I?
No, I lost the other one, if you remember, on your drive.
Have you not found it?
No.
That's a shame, isn't it?
Well, I have got some more sausage.
Oh.
I brought some, didn't I? But you brought out. Dun, dun, dun.
Did I?
Yeah.
I have no idea what I do.
So what do you think of this beach?
This is lovely. It's small. It's small and you can snorkel. Whereas the other beach was far too big.
Far too big.
I like small things. That's why we're a good match.
Because I like small things too. Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
I think I'd leave it there if I were you. You want something to eat?
Yes, please.
Right. So we're going to have something to eat.
Are you videoing me again?
Hmm.
There's no end to it. This is a healthy sandwich that you didn't want. With avocado and rocket.
Avocado and rocket.
Yes. It's much healthier than yours.
Is it?
Or white bread. I can't even open it. Look. So weak. I haven't slept for weeks. You're such a fidget. Oh.
Off of the YouTuber. I'll cut that bit out, shall I?
No.
Oh, I've got my crisps in there. Yes, I am. That's the doors of the car. I don't know about you guys, but I'll put the microphone up just in case you can't hear it. But if you're having a chicken and mayo sandwich or cheese salad and mayo, you have to have plain crisps, don't you? And Andy's now got me into the bad habit of putting the crisps on the sandwich, but I couldn't do that because I had to get these on the way out. So there's a bit of a fail there with the food department. Hobbit, on the other hand, well, it has to come from Harrods. Has to be some unheard of species of flower that came from out of Mongolia or somewhere and laid across the leg of a virgin something or other.
It was just avocado and rocket.
There you go, you see, avocado and rocket. This isn't just any sandwich. This is a Hobbit sandwich.
I did actually have that pot of potato salad in Lidl. If you just scrape off the mayonnaise from it, because they put too much mayo, and put that in the sandwich too. You get a little bit of potato and onion and carrot.
From Lidl's?
Yeah.
I won't eat that. It's vegan.
It's not vegan.
It is. You read it. It says
Oh, it's really nice. That's why I like it. There you go.
It doesn't like meat.
I'm going back to being veggie.
Mm.
I love the crisp bit. Just the one. Oh, actually. So you'll be hungry 10 minutes after eating that.
Mm. Mm.
What's the magic word?
Can I have one of my crisps, please?
That's better. There you are. Not too many. Hours of fun. Happy? I remember.
Yeah.
Happy.
Happiness. I remember happiness, dear.
There you go. What do you think those two girls are doing?
Hmm?
What do you think those two girls are doing down there? They've been like browns. Well, you might want to join them. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, splendid place to have a picnic. And apparently the Hobbit said that the snorkelling there is the best she's had on the island. So there you go. She's just lying in the sun now to dry off so I can get her back in the car. That's something about your Hobbits. If you're going to take them to the beach and let them go in the water, then you need to take some towels for the car to put them on. Yeah, that'd be my advice. Otherwise you end up with a soggy car, don't you? Yeah, anyway, great day to be alive. Look at that. I know Robert the weatherman's been snorkelling as well. And there's your taverna up there. Oh, there you go. There's Camp Hobbit Rudgey. Somewhere to sit in the shade in the afternoon. Look out, there comes the Hobbit. Like I say, you have to make sure that you've got the car set up for when you take them swimming, you know. See, what you really need when you've got a Hobbit is an airline. Blow the sand off the feet.
I've realised I can't reach my shoes. If you were a gentleman, you'd go and get my shoe. I don't know what I did.
If I was a gentleman.
I don't know what I did with the other shoe. There only seems to be one there, sausage.
You want your shoe now, do you?
Where's the other one?
Behind that one, sausage.
Do you have to film me when I'm so bedraggled?
Yes.
Why?
Well, you know, it's educational, this video. How to put a sock on sandy feet.
Go fetch my shoe.
Go fetch your shoe? What's the magic word?
I'll do it myself.
Oh. They're very stubborn as well, Hobbits.
See, if you were a real gent, you'd have bought talcum powder.
Well, I'm not a real gent.
Because that gets the sand off your feet.
Mm.
Water.
And just like that, it was ready.
I don't even need
I don't know whether you've noticed, but the sun's in a different place completely now. We're into the next day.
Why have we got so much stuff?
I actually had a quick sleep overnight. It was quite quiet. I slept on the rocks. And now the Hobbit's almost ready to go. You know what it's like, guys.
We didn't bring this much down in one go, did we? That's your fault for going back to the car 50 times now. We've got to carry all this stuff.
You won't be
back.
able to hear her because I've got the microphone, but she's saying it's all my fault for bringing so much stuff down.
I'm tired.
And she's tired.
Hello.
I thought that was appropriate because I'm used to travelling light on the bike. That's the cold bag. It's got all our food in it.
I'm driving.
But you see, the Hobbit has to bring all this stuff with her. Is there anything in your house, or did you bring it all with you? Just do an idiot check. 1, 2, yeah, we appear to have those. So there you go. So a little wander down here, give you another perspective. I don't know what this taverna's like, as I said earlier. It's quite a traditional place when I first came. Looks a bit posher now these days. As you can see, I can see what the Hobbit was on about. Quite a rocky coastline. I do believe that's Assos in the distance. And yeah, anyway, the coastline around here is very good for snorkeling, apparently. Right, so I'm going to get back to the car now, take the Hobbit home. It's not feeling very well. I think she's just tired and stressed. Just up from the taverna, we parked Kylie hopefully out the way. It's quite a big sweep there, so should be all right. This is always worth a look, and like I said, I think you can access it from the beach, but well, excuse me, I'm feeling a bit tired today and wasn't really in the mood for that. Anyway, this is how well the rain washes the, well, you can't really see that. Maybe you can. There's a good sort of 12-inch drop there. Anyway, Hobbit's forgot her phone, so she can't do any filming or camera work. Unless she's using Robert's phone. There you go, Robert, you got one over. Anyway, I like to come here when I come to this spot for no other reason than the views are fantastic. Hobbit wouldn't like it. There you go, look at that. Motor yacht out there. So there you go. And the beach we were just on is just there. You can see the roof of the taverna there. I'm pretty certain there's some rock pools, but like I say, it's been a long week at Villagoro. Long tiring week, and I'm not really in the mood for wandering around in the sunshine, so I'm not going to film that. Anyway, here's your signage. And there's all your usual stuff that you get on those signs. Oh, Hobbit's gone for a little look over the cliff edge. Don't you get falling down. She's a bit happier now she's had a swim, bless her. Yeah. Gonna have to sort the noise out at night at my place, or I'm gonna have to start staying at hers. And That's not very convenient for both of us, really, because all my stuff is at Village Oro, and now I have quite a comprehensive bit of kit for editing on, and the cameras and all the stuff. You know, I don't really want to be anywhere else. I like to go, oh, I've got a minute, I'll just edit that bit of film, or, you know, I can't do that if I'm at Jackie's. So, yeah, we're going to have to sort the noise out. Let's have a word with a few people.
What now?
Right, well, as we were driving back, I noticed you could quite clearly see the road that goes upside the mountain between where we've just been and Assos. And I happened to say to the Hobbit, that used to be the bypass when the bridge was down between Mytis and Assos. And you used to have to go through the diversion. A few of you will probably remember that. For those of you who don't, let me show you something. It's getting a bit misty. It's been quite warm today. Anyway, Assos is just round the corner there. In fact, you can see the in the distance, if I zoom in, you can just make out on the bend there, there's my finger, just on the bend there, that's the road down to Assos. So, yeah, Assos is over there. Foscado's in that direction. We're going to go up there and I'm going to show you some spectacular views. I'd actually forgotten about it. And if you fancy some honey, well, I think the goats might have got there before you. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into Kylie and head off up the mountain. Might put you on Hobbit cam. Well, it happened eventually. Took a wrong turn. Haven't been up here for about 25 years, so there you go. But anyway, I thought I might share this with you. I'm going to hand you over to the Hobbit, who's going to film...
Which way?
The views, which are pretty spectacular. I don't know what the village name is. We'll probably pass a sign in a minute, and I'll film it for you. Dear.
Are you lost? Are you lost, sausage?
The Hobbit's not impressed.
No.
I think it's great. It's somewhere I've not been before.
Yeah, but you failed to say that we just went up a dead end and had to reverse vertically down.
Yeah, we did. It was good fun.
And I'm hiding under my denim jacket.
And some of the sights we're seeing are, I feel privileged to be able to see them, to be honest.
We did see a peacock. We did see a peacock.
Yeah, we saw a peacock.
It's my first peacock here.
Sausage?
Yes. It's quite nice actually.
We came out here, didn't we? So we'll go back this way. See if we can get back on the road.
Yes, let's find some civilization. Oh Lord.
We should have gone up here.
Right. Is that a telephone? Can we ring for help?
Yeah, we could do. I don't think it would help much.
You haven't a clue where we are.
Well, it was that way.
Oh Lord.
So we've took the detour. I thought it would be funny because of the banter that went on between Robert and the Hobbit to lend her my phone, because I now have Robert's phone, the one that he wound the Hobbit up about good pictures. Oh no, she said, you won't beat an apple. Well, she has admitted, Robert, that it does take an exceedingly good picture. We're currently on the old detour road, as I was just explaining. When the earthquake took the road out between Mitas and Assos, while they were building the bridge, the replacement part of the road, we all had to come through here. This was originally a gravel track, but because coaches, lorries and all sorts were coming through it without a tarmac it, I've just got lost, as the Hobbit pointed out. Well, I didn't get lost. I took a wrong turning and ended up in somebody's driveway. But the views were worth the mistake. Anyway, more on this later. We're now making a hasty retreat because the guy was trying to get his goats in and they were staring at us. So, and as James will note, none of those windmills are actually powering anybody's toaster. But then again, I suppose you don't really want much toast this time in the evening, do you? Hmm?
They're turned off because the grid can't accept any more power.
Oh, I
and
see.
it's less wear and tear on the blades.
Oh, I see.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like being on the moon. It's less wear and tear of the blades, so they turn them off when the grid can't take the power any longer. That's why they're not turning.
Nothing to do with toasters then?
No, it's nothing to do with no wind. It's to preserve the oil and the blades and the life of the. Oh, look at that goat going up there. Look at that. I can't see anything now. Do you think there's a soundtrack we could find to cover?
On days like these, I will remember.
Save me.
Let's hope we don't end up like they did.
I haven't got a seatbelt on.
No. Have a look over the edge there, sausage.
Not really, no. I can't see you. Oh dear.
Sorry about that. Hobbit cam doesn't like these sort of views. Yeah. Yeah.
That's because
Nothing you can do with them.
the main grid is full and it can't take any more electricity. So to preserve the life of the blades,
Which come from China.
They turn them off.
And you can't get rid of them once they've used a useful life.
And then when they can disperse the energy from the main grid
And if we
again,
stop drilling oil, how are we going to lubricate them, sausage? Hmm?
Look, there's that man we could have filmed.
Yeah,
then.
change the subject. There you are.
What a day to leave your iPhone at home.
Yes, sausage.
I'm not sure Robert's phone is up to this.
Robert's phone?
Yeah. Is this not Robert's phone?
No, that's my standard camera phone, sausage.
Oh.
Part of my equipment.
Oh.
I'm using Robert's phone because it has anti-shake on it, and it says we're trying to do that via the editing suite, which I seem to be having problems with.
It's user error, I think.
Now,
Look at the sun on that mountain.
yes, change the subject.
There's the one I love photographing from a different angle. Look at that. Oh, I'll tell you something, we'll have to come up here again when I've not forgotten my phone.
Do you want to have a look around there?
Oh, look. I don't think a lot of this is coming out because the sun is just creating so much flare.
Yeah, there you are, you see. Hobbits, they do like to take a picture. So yet again, she's managed to use up all the battery power But yeah, if you come up the old diversion route, these are the views that you can expect. As you can see, it's quite a good road, and it will bring you out if you were to turn left at the junction further back from us. As you saw, you'll end up on the road where you can go down to Assos. You can also turn right, and that will take you to Kefalonia. So, for your directions and stuff, that there is the turning and the road that goes down there for Mittus. You can't quite see it from here, but that's Mittus Bay down there. The Goat Man is around there somewhere, and that's the mountain road back to Augustoli. And that little track I'm going to explore when I get a 4x4, because it takes you up to where the windmills are. Might charge me toaster up while I'm there.
When you come and see James again, he will have an argument with you and prove you wrong about your theory about renewable energy.
Will he?
Because you're wrong. Oh, it's lost the will to live.
Yep. Good old Ching Chong camera still going.
Again.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Forgot the clapperboard, Robert. Sorry about that. Well, that was this week's video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed making it. If you could just hit the like, hit the share, and hit the subscribe, that would help immensely. And for those of you who hit the Coffee and PayPal page this week, thank you ever so much for that. It's a massive, massive help. You help make these videos. Probably couldn't do it and probably wouldn't do it without your help. So yeah, thank you for that. And remember, wherever you go, there you are. It's a great day to be alive, and I'll see you all next week, when we'll do it all again. Catch you next week.